there, Leo. Long time no see. I apologize. I haven't put out a reading for probably a couple months, right? So this is going to be a December reading. I'm so happy to read for you. It's going to be a general reading. We are again using the Aleister Crowley deck. And I want to find out what December has in store for you. I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving, and I want you to have a wonderful Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, and of course a divine New Year. So we're going to find out what is going on in December for Leo. Please tell us what Leo needs to know. Oh, I want to shuffle these really good. I like to make sure that it is just, look at how the sunlight just beams on these cards today. Whoa, we have got a jumper. We're going to keep that one, you guys. And we're going to get right into it. Here's our Leo energy. I want to know, have you guys been naughty or nice? Okay. I think some of you have been nice, and a lot of you have been naughty. But, you know, Leos are, I've had some really, really, really great Leo friends and lovers. So I am a fan of the Leo. I happen to have a Leo rising. So I'm all about Leo energy. And we're going to get into this. What does Leo need to know this December? All right. First off, that jumper was a, oh my gosh, Ace of Wands. You know what's crazy? Every one of you fire signs has gotten the Ace of Wands in your reading. Because I've already done Sag and Aries, and they both got the Ace of Wands. And now the Ace of Wands flew out. This is new creation. You're going to start something new. You're going to do something new this December. This can just be you being creative. But the Ace of Wands always talks about you doing something that you love. It's something that fills your heart. Okay? But there's moon energy. That's really crazy. And the Emperor. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I like to kind of talk about the cards one at a time as I draw them out. You know, some people like try to read a story into it. I think sometimes the cards connect, but generally I think each energy is a certain energy. And a lot of times some of the energies are going to pertain to you and some are going to pertain to other people. So, you know, I read them individually. I try not to force a story in it. When I look at readings and people force stories, they never make sense to me. But, you know, the moon is an interesting card. Some people, you know, some people associate the moon with Pisces. You know, so it could be that this is saying there's a Pisces in your life. You know, it can also mean that you need to do some reflecting. You know, it can also say that some of you have been through kind of a dark night of the soul, or, you know, a dark period. A lot of times I think of the moon as, you know, almost in a way, sometimes it's something that's been kind of done in secret or behind your back, or there's been, you know, it's kind of like having rats in the walls, you know, but it's not something that's going to hurt you, but it's like an event kind of occurred that you feel like was negative and you had no hand in it. You know, it was kind of a negative situation that happened to you, or negative people in your periphery. You know, I don't like to go into too much negative. I don't like readings to be super negative. But let me just say that, you know, it also speaks about not being aggressive, not attacking someone. If there is something going on in your life, if there's some kind of jealousy, or, you know, someone's undermining you, or they're being competitive at work or in a relationship or whatever, this actually talks about you not having to do much. It's kind of like, give them enough rope and they'll hang themselves. You just be quiet about it, they'll expose themselves. If you're, you know, it can be maybe in a family situation, you know, someone in your family, oh, well, you're doing this for COVID, or you're not doing that with COVID, or you're, you know, doing this, or, you know, they're judging how you're dealing with your kids or how you're doing your work. This just kind of says, if you're not sure, just chill and just keep your ears open and don't be aggressive and don't be reactive. It'll all come to the light because the moon happens at night. But soon, everything is illuminated by the sun. So you don't need to worry. And then we have the Emperor coming. Oh, nice. Great omen for business. This is a great omen for, if you're trying to go in business, if you need some help in business, if you um, are worried about your business, you don't need to worry. You're going to get the kind of counsel you need. You're going to get the support you need. This can also talk about you just doing things just keep doing the way you're doing. The Emperor is a very wise person. The Emperor has the ability to see the bigger picture, to kind of know what's happening. He's good counsel. He's fair. He's honest. So there's a really good energy coming in after this moon energy. So it could mean that someone is trying to sabotage this creation, whatever you're creating, whether it's a relationship or a business or, who knows, a garden or, whatever you're doing. Maybe you feel like someone is talking bad about you or trying to, interrupt or interfere or sabotage. I'm going to say the Emperor is helping you. Emperor energy says you don't need to worry. It's all going to work itself out. I apologize. The sun is coming to weird. There we go. See how beautiful? And this, again, a lot of times is associated with Aries. It's associated with fire. It can also mean that an Aries is coming into your life. It might be you're connecting with another fire sign, an Aries. And Aries are very fresh. So you would very much enjoy that. Oh, and the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. The Hierophant. You know what that means. A lot of people, that's the card of marriage. Are some of you getting married? Are you going to a wedding? Or are you just getting involved with a big business? The Aries is often, the Hierophant is thought of as, a lot of times, the minister, the preacher, the rabbi, the person of the clergy. They're overseeing something. So could be that someone is getting married, and it could be that someone's trying to interfere, but don't worry about that. Four of Wands, completion, success. You have a victory coming. You see that? The Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Four of Wands. This is victory. You're good. You don't need to worry, okay? It's all going to come out. You're solid. You're going to wind up being able to celebrate, have something to celebrate. Very good news. Queen of Discs. Yeah. Queen of Discs. Here you go. She understands how things work. She knows the system that she's dealing with. And Leo, I know that you do. Leos always know what they're dealing with. They're very good at understanding their business. Leo women especially. Leo women are generally more successful than Leo men, I'm going to say. Which doesn't mean Leo men aren't successful, but sometimes it takes them longer. Where the women really, they have their relationships and their kids usually younger, and if it doesn't work out, it's because actually they're too powerful. You're too successful. You can bring home the bacon. You can cook it yourself. You don't need anybody. You want someone to protect you, to love you, and kind of support you. And, that's really what Leo women need. Leo women usually, once you're a certain age, I don't know your age. There's a lot of different ages watching this. If you're younger, yeah, you might be looking for, you might be looking for a mate who's more successful, more powerful. But chances are, if you find that person, there's a 75% chance you're actually going to out-succeed them. Fiscally speaking, you're going to become more successful for some reason because you have stronger passion. You have a little bit more fire. It's like in the animal kingdom, the men don't do the hunting, the females do. They're the ones that do the hunting. Men just protect and breed. And so very often you find that to be the case with Leo people too, humans. So But that Queen of Discs energy, that talks about you knowing what's happening with the Earth. Or you're connecting also, this Leo woman is, I mean, this Queen of Discs is part of it. It can be that you're pairing up with someone, you're going into partnership, or she's your boss and she's fair and she's someone that you can rely on and she's going to support you. She can be very, very loyal. Okay, the High Priestess. Yeah. So you've got to listen to with High Priestess energy, look how she just illuminates. You have to rely on your intuition, okay? Now, if your question is about having a baby, it's not the time, or maybe, if you're having problems with infertility. See, the High Priestess, she's fertile, but she doesn't have a lot of children. The High Priestess has strong intuition, but she becomes the Earth Mother. It's like people turn to her. She has a big family, but it's not that she created the big family from her body. She created the big family from her heart, from her generosity, from her openness, from her willing to listen, from her willingness to be there for people, by her affection and her nature, which is kind and open and non-judgmental. Okay? Use your intuition. Yeah. Okay, so you got two cards. You have two cards that talk about someone else. The Moon and the Five of... Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Okay, the Nine of Swords is Mars and Gemini. Heartless, along with the Moon. So, is there someone in your family that you're going to see this holiday season? Is there someone who's trying to get your boss not to give you the day off or a bonus or something? There's something going on, but I don't want you to worry about it, okay? I just want you to let it unfold. Don't worry about it. Just stay true to yourself. Don't be itching for a fight, okay? Don't. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, okay? So there could be a change coming, because we've got completion, success. We've got the Ace of Wands, new, the Emperor and the Queen of Discs, and then we've got the Prince of Discs, okay? So if you've had a challenge with money, if you feel like things have just kind of been, one foot in front of the other, what's going out is the same as what's coming in, and you feel like you're treading water, maybe you're not getting ahead, what I want you to do is just focus on one foot in front of the other. Don't worry about it. Sometimes life is like that. A lot of you may have been hit by COVID stuff. There may have been a lot of interruptions in real estate, in jobs, in supply chains, in a lot of different areas. Gas has gone through the roof. Like, everything's really expensive. Life has definitely been throwing curveballs right and left. And so this Two of Discs talks about either two opportunities coming to you in which you should just pick the one that you like the best, or it can also mean that because you've been, it's been like kind of even keel, you're treading water, but you don't feel like you're getting ahead, is what's going to lead you to find something and seek something better or something else. And there's going to be two opportunities. Neither are good and neither are bad. They're an apple and an orange. They're just different. So don't vacillate too long on that. Just whatever it is that comes up, I want you to just go with your gut. You had the card of intuition, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is saying, go with your gut. Use your intuition. Maybe if it comes, put on a warm coat and, take a drink with you or a smoke with you or your vape or whatever it is, or a candle, and just take a walk, clear your mind. Don't listen to music. Don't talk on the phone. Just take a walk somewhere beautiful that's more with nature, and ask that question and ask for guidance. And the answer will come to you, and it will be the right answer. And at that point, you've got to trust yourself. You have good instinct, okay? That's part of the animal kingdom. The cats have instinct, incredible instinct, and it comes from God, the divine, the universe, okay? And you have that gift, all right? See that? I was shuffling and shuffling. What else do you need to know? The universe. Completion. So I think you too, Sag as well, a lot of you fire signs, you're finishing cycles. There are old cycles that are ending, and it could have been that they were supposed to end a while ago, that certain things were supposed to kind of go on to the next chapter, or be renewed or go to the next level, and they didn't for some reason. Could have been interference, could have been COVID, could have been a relationship, could have been an injury, could have been a lot of things. But soon you are going to complete that cycle and be on the next cycle. And at the bottom of the deck, you just couldn't have better destiny. The star. You see this? You completing a cycle. You being the Leo, stepping on the serpent. Your foot is on their head. You have grabbed hold of their tail. You're beaming that energy, that fire energy, and you're connecting with the divine. You're balancing everything you need to do. You're conquering your challenges. You're fighting and you're winning this one, okay? And that puts you into star energy, where you're able to showcase who you are, what you know, where you've been, what you want, and all eyes are going to be on you. So Leo, you're going to have an amazing December. Things are, I think, going to be really interesting. You're going to have an incredible holiday. You are finishing off a cycle. It could be that it's a lot. It might just be like, wow, a whirlwind. But soon, before you know it, coming into the next year, it's going to be all eyes on you. You're shining, your success, and you are healed and ready to show the world that you are the king and queen of the jungle. So there you have it. Happy holidays. God bless you. I'm sending you love and light and divine energy. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you soon.